Oh, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's pour a little coffee. Let's pour a little coffee. Let's pour a little coffee. What are you buffering about there, Adam Quarv, RCA? Oh, you don't understand. In the Netherlands right now, it's like lunchtime. So it's lunchtime over there, and they want to have a meeting now. So you kind of got to adapt. I had I had three programs running at one time. And my computer was holding up pretty good, quite honestly. So good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is well. Let's get a little song going, and we'll have a little coffee. Was it Trullo? Was it about Mick Jagger? Was it Mick Jagger? Well, if Mick Jagger was an insecure individual, he might have thought it was about him. When somebody thinks something is about them, and the person isn't really intending it to be about them, it may actually be about them. So insecurity or guilt or holy shit, she means me. She's talking about me in that comment, in that sentence, in that post on the Facebook. He or she's talking about me. Well, then it's you. Own that shit. If it is you, if you're a douchebag and someone says that douchebag, if you're a douchebag behind the scenes, right? If you're a douchebag, a hater, a jealous motherfucker, someone that betrays someone that's not trustworthy, beep, bop, bop, this, that, someone that's beautiful, someone that's sexy, someone that's happy, someone that's sad. If the post or anything else like that, you feel like it pertains to you, well, it is you. Now, that could either be a good thing or a bad thing. It can go either way. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. So, yeah, a lot of things are about a lot of people. Hold on a minute. A lot of things are about a lot of people. Let me put my right glasses on, get into. So I was on with the Netherlands. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon over there now. They want to have lunch, and I'm having S cookies. They want to have lunch, so I had OBS running in the background. I had Teams. I had OBS, Teams, and StreamYard, and a VPN all running on one computer. You can't imagine. Anthony could drop the link. I'm not ranting about anything. I'm having coffee, and this is what comes to my brain. This is a show about nothing. I'm just telling you what came to my brain. I was playing Carly Simon on my record player before. That was this. I think that was the second song of the day for me. You're so vain, and there's where my idea came to open up the show, and that actually is the show. I don't have a show, so really, really, we're having coffee. If you're a jagoff, and there you go. You're so vain. You probably think this cup is about you. You're so vain. You probably think this cup is about you. Well, then, motherfucker, it is about you. You fucking idiot. Own it. Admit people. What is that about me? Well, then it is about you, you dumb bastard. Oh my God, people, come on. Not you people. I mean the world in general. Okay, Mike F. Mike F. and my friend Mo. I hope you guys are okay out there. I think you're going on 10 days, over 107 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, man. So that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Noxema, beautiful thing. I use it. Damien, how are you? You outside today? So, okay, Arizona, guys, hang in there. It has not been this bad in a long, long time. It's, of course. Listen, see, most people are vain, but when you feel it in a negative way, you have an issue, right? When you feel that, when you're vain, something could be about you, right? Something could be about you. And if it's a negative, man, you got fucking issues, and I feel sorry for you. Your life sucks, right? If you feel like it's about you in a negative way. Oh, she's talking about me. Oh, I'm losing my hair. She's talking about me. Oh, I'm fat and sloppy. She's talking about me. Oh, I'm old and decrepit. She's talking, or he or she, whatever. It can go either way. If you, you're vain. So if someone If you feel that is you, then well, it's you. They don't necessarily mean it's you. Huh. I'm sure everybody does that. It's just a natural thing. So okay, so Arizona's really got issues. Arizona really has issues, guys. So I'm not OCD. I'm a little bats. 19 days over 110. That's my message this morning. Arizona, 19 days over 110. The average is 107. Can you imagine the average is 107? So my friend Mo lives in Arizona. And he said they can't keep CDs in the car. Nothing is in the car. Nothing is in the car. It's crazy. 107 is the average, and it's 110. Now we got a hot monkey thing over here. I got a friend that's an iron worker. He's in Manhattan right now. And he's on the Tiffany building. I think Tiffany's on 5th Avenue or 6th Avenue. My friend's working on the Tiffany building right now. It's crazy. It's a dry heat. What the fuck does that mean? Your back still sweats? Your ass still sweats? What do they mean it's a dry heat? Yeah, so I had all these computer programs running. I had to make sure I got out of all of them. They slow your computer down. The only two that don't really slow you down is OBS and StreamYard. StreamYard. Teams where I have the meetings and stuff. Teams and Zoom don't really slow you. But you have 4 or 5 programs running at one time. Plus, I had Excel spreadsheets open and I was showing my screen, sharing my screen. So I have to share the screen, Excel spreadsheets, sharing. Listen to me, an uneducated guy, sharing Excel spreadsheets. Can you imagine that? The fuck do I know about Excel? Forget about it. Anyway, just follow the program. Hold on. Let me see. Got to check that text line. Where is where's Edwin? I got a question for Edwin. Edwin. Edwin has left the building. Damien, last night I got offered a much better paying job at the union, 80 hours a week, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 78 an hour, plus overtime. All right, Damien, go for it. Yeah, my son's doing it. Here's the problem, Damien. Let me explain to you. My son is in college, right? My son is in college, and yeah. I'm in the senior. I am a senior. I got my AARP card. I am a senior now, Zima. I love it. I am a senior. I got my AARP card. It's all good. Yeah, go on. Oh my God, Adam, you're crazy. Yeah, Teams is a little different, and I really like Zoom. To be honest with you, I really like Zoom. Teams is a little difficult. Some people may have no idea what we're talking about. Neither do I. Teams is funny. Anyway, they want to use Teams. What am I going to do? I got to use Teams. I can't go. Okay, Mr. Edwin. Edwin, what did you think of Carlito's Way, the movie? I often wondered. What a great movie that was. A guy I know, Eddie, was in that movie. Eddie Salvato. He played the big, heavy guy in the Zoom is better. Zoom, I use a beautiful virtual background. In Zoom, I use a beautiful virtual background because I like my face on camera. Zoom is good. Yeah, Zoom is better. Edwin, what did you think about Carlito's Way? Did you like that movie? So that was a mix of Italian, Puerto Rican. He was Puerto Rican, right? Carlito Bragante was Puerto Rican. What a good staff that was. I mean, what a good cast. The cast in Carlito's Way, superb. All those guys in those, in those roles were great. It was great. So, Damien, real quick. Yeah, my son's doing construction while he's in college. Actually, right now, he's ripping out furnaces. 600-pound You know the old-fashioned wall radiators? They're up high in the school systems. So in the summer, my son is doing construction. Damien, he's making 80 an hour, which is good. Which is good. 80 an hour. But I don't want him to I want him to finish school, Damien, doing the bridge work, yeah. Wow, my friend my friend Motz has been in the union for the bridges in New Jersey for 40 something years. My friend Motz. Yeah, he's on the bridges everywhere. Now the bridges is tough because you have to go where the work is. Very difficult. It's not typically regional, right, Damien? You got to sometimes travel because bridges, you know. Yeah. So my friend, good friend of mine, Motz Messina. He's been in the union for oh God, maybe longer than that. Yeah, he's been in that union working on the bridges. Interesting. Yeah, so I want him to he's got one more year of schooling left, taking the civil service test, which means fireman, state police, or construction. We got to see. What do you do when you're starting out? These kids are making 80 an hour out the door with no education. What do? You know, it's very hard. 80 an hour plus overtime in Jersey. That's what he's making as a part-time guy. But heavy work, ripping out furnaces today. So the guy he works for has schools, jails, you know, official buildings. So the jails, unfortunately, a lot of times they got to work at night. And the jails, you got to sometimes do the work at night. And then with the schools, it's all summer or weekends because, you know, obvious reasons. So anyway, who knows what the future brings? As long as he's going in the right direction and stays out of trouble. The last thing I want to do is visit my kid in a jail cell. I don't want that to happen. So trying to keep him on the straight and narrow, which is a job within itself these days. If any of you guys had to ever do that, I feel terrible for you. That if you ever have to visit your kid in the jail cell, there's nothing worse than it. I'm sure my mother can attest to that. I did it to my mother. She had to come and visit me in the prison. You know what I mean? So anyway, the point is, let's keep it going. Keep it going in a positive direction, right? Very hard. Yeah, very hard to do. Being a dad today, uh, hold on. I'm working at the same time here, guys. It's not a good thing, Tammy. You know, it's not a good thing. So my goal, as always, is to keep my kids away from trouble. Although I don't shelter them. I said this many times. You guys have probably heard me say this many times. My son has been to going away parties, coming home parties. I have friends that are criminals, convicts, career criminals. They'll be criminals till their last day. What are you going to do? This is the environment. As long as they know what's right. And many of my friends that are involved in the street shenanigans are trying to keep their kids going in the right direction. Now, I told you guys, one time last year, my son was working in the deli. A wise guy came in, a $15 sandwich. They gave my son a $100 tip. Now, that plays with your brain a little bit. That can play with your brain a little bit. And somebody approaches you, said, you know, Stigs, you can make, you know, you can do this, you can do that. Beep, bop, bop. They're seeing no work. The guy doesn't go to work. He's got a house on the water and the beach. He's got a boat, a house in the suburbs up this way, and a Mercedes Benz. And it's tough. But I will not shelter them from the environment. Just like here, I keep everything reality based. But you know, evil, you never know, man. My mother tried her best with me, but it was just the element was there and the need for survival was there. I did not do it out of see. That's the problem with some of these guys. I did not do it out of glamour. I did it out of survival. Watching my mother struggle was tough to do, so I saw a way to earn, and I did it. Mandy, yeah, you're right, though. So anyway, but we're showing them a little different. It's what we do. It's what we do. Rewrite history, don't repeat it, right? Yep. So that's it. See, that's it. That's a little coffee this morning. You don't realize the little. Listen, I do 100 videos, right? But my impact here is only a half hour in the morning. Now, I don't know my impact on YouTube and on people. I do know it's just a half hour, 45 minutes of coffee about nothing. So I don't know what the impact might be. Like you're waiting for me to come on. You're waiting for me to come. I don't think anybody's waiting for me to come on. I think, like I said this morning in Top Father Show, I just happened to be here at this time. I'm the only person on right now. For some people, YouTube is a huge world. But if you're in a different type of, if you're in a different type of community, so to speak, or neighborhood, so to speak, I'm the only one on. So that I get viewers in the morning by default. Are you going to make a choice to come here over some other content creator that you might enjoy? And I'm not meaning in this little community, this little bullshit community. There's about 7 or 8 people in this little community. Some of you do watch the same 6, 7, 8, 10 people. There's a whole world out there of YouTube. So am I the person they're looking for? No. I'm getting viewers by default, not by skill, because I have none. Yes, Tammy C, 100%. What did he say? You're out of your mind, Adam. Oh my God, that's great. A whole new world. I don't know. Who knows? So yeah, that's it. Yeah, people. Some people don't realize they're getting viewers by default. Again, if you feel that that's you, you're a jagoff. Own it. Another jagoff. I feel it's me. I'm getting viewers by default. Listeners are coming by default, not because not because I'm me. I don't have content. Remember, I don't do anything. So that's it. All right, guys. I think I'm done. Let me see. I might have a little bit more coffee. A little bit more coffee. Yeah, I do have a little bit more. Yeah, I was missing Luca last night a little bit. Todd Father. Not you. You have a desirable, fun show. You have a desirable, fun show. I don't have anything. I don't have guests on. You have guests on. Todd Father, let me ask you a question. Can you do an hour alone? Just talking. I don't know. Can I do an hour with guests on? I don't know. Everybody's different. So either they want to see a guy talking, music playing. No, it's not that. There is an algorithm, ALV. I got people from all different communities. You didn't get them by accident. I don't know how we get them. We just get them. I don't know how I got them. I think I'm at 14. What am I at right now? 1484. So I'm at 1484 right now. With nothing. It's a true love, hysterical, right? Okay, I love it. God, I love my work. 8 hours alone. Me too. Same thing. Yeah, same thing. Do absolutely. I'm actually surprised you don't have more people in your live chat. Just proves the people up at this time are far and few in between. Damien, yeah, it's a very early hour. It's morning coffee. Not a lot of us are up this time. Sometimes, listen, that's why I do the weekends a little bit later. Damien, that's a very good point. But who's getting up to turn me on? Come on. Sky's the limit if the chat participates, Todd Father. That makes sense, yeah. That makes sense. Very good observation. Dingo, me too. Ralph the Dejected Singer. What the hell is that? That's hysterical. I love it. You guys are nuts. You got to promote your music channel if you want people to hear your music. Look at that name. I can't with you guys. I love it. Tuesday's rough. Listen, it's morning. You cater to the working man up at this time. Exactly, Damien. I look at it like this, Cousine. I'm having coffee anyway. I said this 100 times. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I hate repeating myself, but I look at it like this. I'm having coffee anyway, right? What am I going to do? Go to the horrible newspaper? Watch the horrible news? No. I'm having coffee with you. There's no change here in my daily routine. I'm not putting on a show, right? I'm not putting on a show. I'm having coffee. So who can say they're having coffee with 16, 15, 10, 8, 20 people? Who can say that? I'm literally having coffee. You don't come in here looking for a show. You know what I mean? You come in here to have coffee with me. And that's a pretty good group around the table, 17 people to have coffee with and talk about nothing. And that's why I never say, come to my show. Drop the link. Why am I dropping the link? Then there's like, Stigs, drop your fucking link. Stigs, come on, promote yourself. And I say, promote what? Do you guys understand? Those that say, Stigs, promote yourself. Do you not understand? I have nothing to promote. So I'm very hesitant to tell people to come my way. I don't ask people to come my way. If they come my way, they find me. If they want to stay, they stay. 1484 later, obviously have some type of desire to be here. But Dindu says, Stigs, drop your fucking link. He gets mad at me, Dindu. He's like, why are you not? Because I don't have a show, Dindu. I don't have a show. So I don't have anything to offer except me. So I would be jipping people. Okay, you came here now. Now what? Look at this guy. He's a fucking Mama Luke. He's having coffee. Who wants to stay? Right? Think about this, guys. Think about this. So when they say, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. So don't get mad at me, Theodore, when I don't promote my show because I don't really have a show. You know? He gets pissed. I love the mug. If you feel like you're a jagoff, it's you. You're fucking jagoff. Get the fuck. So there we go. That's about it for today. My coffee is done. I'm going to go out with one of my most favorite melodies. Well, I do have a little bit more to sip. You know what? Let's see what's left. Sometimes when you get to the bottom, you get the grinds. Because I can tell you how you get rid of the grinds. Let me explain something to you. I use a percolator, right? I don't use any Mr. Kawfee, any of that bullshit. I actually have a Farberware plug-in percolator. I have a plug-in percolator. It goes through the cycle. It's a cup a minute. It perks a cup a minute, which is perfect. It's beautiful. It perks a cup a minute, but you put the basket. It's an automatic filter, but they do sell the disc filters, which take out any little grinds that might be, and they are good. They do work. You know, I'm going to get them again. I used the Keurig for $1. Do you realize I got my Keurig for $19? A single cup. This is the show about nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I can't promote myself. There's nothing to promote. Now, tonight's wind down may be a little different. Get a different crowd at night. Tonight's wind down. It'll be a little bit different. I get a different crowd, which is nice. I get the morning crowd, like the Damians and the Thindu's and all of that. And then at night, sometimes I get a little bit of the veteran crowd because I started here doing it at night. Look, if I cared about the channel and the growth, really, 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 what do you mean? What's the problem? It's so good, baby. If I really wanted to do, if I wanted to really grow the channel, I will go back to evenings. Remember, those shows got, in my world, with no content, 400 or 500 views on every show. Go look at my old shows. But YouTube is fitting into life. I'm not fitting life into YouTube. I take this world with me in my life, and I just push record. But other than that, nothing. So that's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. And if it helps one person, if one person goes away feeling good, we're good. All right, we're going out with this, guys, because I got to get rolling. 30 minutes is it's really nice. Way too long for coffee, but it's good. How can you go wrong with that ever? Yeah, the Netherlands. Unfortunately, we don't do it on the phone. Sino Evil. When we do have calls from the Netherlands, it's all on Teams. It's on Teams and it's on Teams and Zoom. And yeah, right. And you can use StreamYard now also for meetings. Companies are now using StreamYard for meetings. So phone calls are out. It's over. Actual phone calls, done. There is no such thing. Nobody even talks on the phone anymore. So our meetings with the Netherlands or wherever else, Italy, wherever it might be, are all on Teams, Zoom, and now it looks like StreamYard. Oh yeah, I got 2 copyrights today already, Citrullo. I'm up to about 91. I got to check today, clean out my copyrights. Yeah. So I miss out on 7 cents, right? Whatever it is. Yeah, but it's not. We're not talking about any financial stuff. Don, when it's financial, they fly in twice a year. Everything about the finances are done in person, Don. Just so you do know, most of that stuff, all the details, analytics, analysis and money. It's all done in person twice a year. They come to America. They come to the States twice a year, and we have a you know. I'm a very small part of that. I only plan the production that they need. Yep. So no, I have a virtual background. I use virtual because in Zoom, in StreamYard, you can use virtual background. When I do my shows, I just push the camera. That's it. But I don't use all the bells and whistles. I don't really need them. But for the yes, so I have a nice background for my work meetings. Beautiful virtual background. You just push it. I can push it right here. I don't need to have. I could put I put a different background up. Fuck, this is me. This is my true personality. So this is my true personality, right? So I would truly be having coffee, like a jagoff. I would truly be having coffee. And this is me. Coffee, cigars, books, 74 bus. This is me. I mean, this is basically me right here. So it's nothing. It's not a show. Gabish? It's not a show. I'm not asking anybody to come here. I'm good. I'm good. I will not self-promote. I don't need it. I don't need it. I never watch the numbers until I got to say recently, and I absolutely love watching the analytics. It's something to enjoy. It's something to put your brain to use. Watching the analytics, watching the views, watching the sub count go up and down, up and down, up and down. I enjoy it. Okay, why did I get 10 subs today? Well, why did I lose 3 subs today? It's me, right? It's me. It's me they don't want to be around. It's me they do want to be around. 500,000 views for a reason, right? 22,000 or 23,000 watch hours for a reason. So I enjoy going and looking in my age group. Analytics are fun. It's enjoyable to me. It's not a job. It's enjoyable. And do I pay attention to the analytics? I absolutely do. I love watching analytics. Why not? If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm doing the YouTube thing. So why would I not pay close attention to my analytics? I love it. I love it. It's all good. It's all good. All right, guys. That's it. I got another meeting in 20. I think we're using Zoom in 20. What time is it? 7:40. 8 o'clock, I got a Zoom. I think we're using Zoom. I got to see my my mailbox if it's Zoom or Teams. And you have glitches with Teams. Anthony, you still here? You have glitches with the Teams? I don't know. I never really, Teams you gotta, I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like Teams. I don't know. I guess it depends on your computer though, your internet connection. My internet connection is pretty good at home. Now, sometimes I go with the internet connection and then into the VPN. And the VPN, it's a whole other situation. So I go from my internet connection into the VPN and then into the meetings. Teams is Microsoft. Right. And Zoom is more web-based. I made what? What did I make, cuz? What did I make? What did Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, it's interesting. Some like Teams and some like you think Microsoft base is not secure, huh? Well, again, like I said, we don't talk deep financial stuff at all. It's really when they do that, they will make an actual phone call in a conference room, which costs a ton of money to make a conference call overseas. So I guess when it's like important like that, they kind of, use the phone. But otherwise, it's all web, man. Everything is dependent now on the internet. It's crazy. All right, guys, that's 38 minutes. That's really 8 minutes over coffee. Nobody really wants to hear my nonsense for more time than a half hour, 45 minutes. Like I said, we're just doing a show about nothing, having coffee. I would be doing this anyway, and that is why I just log on, and I have no stress involved with my show. Nothing fancy dancy, just regular shit, regular stuff. The same thing that I would be doing all the time. Well, no, Citrullo, my meetings are really, they're intense. Citrullo, my meetings can be very intense because because I'm loading cargo ships at Port Newark. I got to make sure I got. Hello, Spiky. How are you? I got to make sure I got specific products. I got to schedule the production. I got to schedule what's going on the water to go overseas, all over the world. So I'm sending boats. I'm sending containers, shipping containers down to Port Newark 3-4 times a week. So I have to plan and schedule what's going on those shipping containers, and then I got to schedule production to fit everything in to go on to, for my product to go onto those shipping containers. Who the fuck would think I would ever be doing this? And 27 years later, I'm still doing it. I love the hustle. Okay, I need 17 pallets of such and such going on that shipping container. That's going to Italy. I need 27 pallets of this going to the Netherlands. I need beep, bop, boop, this, that, the other thing. You can't send that product because we're not licensed in Canada. So we can't send that because we're not licensed for that. That product can't go on that container. We can ship it air. We can't ship it boom, boom. I'm all over the place, man. So I'm really, I have my coffee. I break away for a bit, and here's where I'm at. YouTube fits in. Life doesn't fit into YouTube. YouTube fits into life. Don, I am, I guess. For 25 years, Don, I was a floor production supervisor with 47 direct under me. 47 direct under me, working 20 hours a day, Don. So I was the floor supervisor, but I had a wealth of knowledge in every aspect of the company, right? So they moved me out of general supervision because they felt that I would be beneficial in my last 10, 15 years working with the company to do this stuff, And so, yeah, I guess I'm in the logistics and the planning and structure and Don, I don't know. I was a floor manager, a production manager, supervisor, whatever you call it, for 25 years. Then I moved out of that position into planning. Yeah, jack of all trades. Well, not that many are. Yep. So I just worked for a company called Crazy Eddie's. I have a meeting before my meeting, Adam. That's interesting. I have meetings all day. I'm on my phone all day. I got Bluetooth going. I got a computer going. I got a laptop. I got a tablet. It's all day just hustle. I absolutely love it. All right, guys. That's it for me. Jack of all trades, master of none. Well, Don, it's the people that have been around a long time that become the master of all trades. Yep. All right, guys. Have a blessed day, everybody. Ciao. Longshoremen at the ports. Yeah. Well, this helps because I have friends over there, but that's another topic. When I needed stuff to go out during the pandemic, model and see no evil. Holy shit, what I had to do. All right, guys, I'm out. Time to rock and roll. Now I got 12 minutes to my meeting. I got to rock and roll. I'm out, guys. I am out. Ciao for now. Thank you for spending the morning with me. Muggsy, how are you, cuz? Nice to see you. I'm banging out. Tommy Stigs saying ciao for now.